Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Fantom. Now, this is going to be my very first podcast. I've decided to branch out into podcasting. I think it's a market that it's untapped. It's definitely something that it's being done very much. It's definitely a very watered down market. But we're going to talk about a lot of different topics in this podcast. We're going to talk about World War II, Israel Adesanya, and the Calvin Gastelum fight. We can talk about David Cho, Joe Rogan, just current topics, current MMA news, and just current MMA news. We're just gonna touch on pretty much everything. So Israel Adesanya is gonna be fighting Calvin Gastelum this weekend. That's a fight that I'm definitely looking forward to. It's pretty hard to say what's gonna happen in that fight though. Like, you know, it's kind of hard to say, right? It's hard to say because we have to watch the fight, but it just it's just hard for me to break that fight down because not Calvin Gas, Robert Whitaker, the fight with Robert Whitaker and Israel Adesanya. Robert Whitaker has just improved so much of his game. Like he's just become such a good fighter now. Like I mean, he's evolved over the course of 3 fights. He's kept active. I think he could beat Israel. It's a possibility that he beats him. It's definitely possible. It's very possible. It's very possible. Now we can watch like a few of his fights. We can watch the Darren Till fight right now, and I'll basically break it down. I'll break down the fight while I'm watching it. Which fight do we want to watch? Let's watch the Darren Till fight. No, not Darren Till. We're gonna watch the first Israel Adesanya fight. The first fight. Yeah, let's see the first fight. Let's break that down. Obviously, we gotta mute it. Oh, that's cool. Let's break down that fight real quick.
This is a moment. Like this is what dreams are made of. You're there with a guy that wants to take what's yours. It's the best feeling in all sports.
Okay. Robert Whitaker has a very in and out based style. He kind of like lunges forward and is like he has a lot of pressure, in and out movement. He's very bouncy. He has a very dynamic style. Israel has amazing leg kicks. That's probably his best attribute, and his movement, his ability to move, his footwork, excellent. He doesn't have a stationary target. You see, he's moving constantly. He's not on his. Robert Whitaker is moving constantly, but okay, he comes in with a left hand. He misses. Israel's gauging distance. Okay. The fight is at a distance where the wrestling isn't going to be able to be a factor. Oh! Oh, shit! Oh! He landed a left hook. Oh, now the pace is slowed down considerably. Robert Whitaker is a very talented fighter, but I just feel like he's rushing in that fight. He rushed. I feel he rushed in that fight. He's pushing the pace, but it's like, okay, he threw a left hook, lunging left hook. He missed. Or Israel ate that shit. Right hand over the top. He's switching stances constantly. Like, the fuck? Those left hand, right hand, oblique kicks. He's throwing combinations. Kind of like moving around, being side to side movement. Right hand over the top. Misses. Sonya's throwing the nice jab to the body. Beautiful jab to the body. Just Whitaker is just lunging and chasing too much. He has a nice oblique kick and a beautiful overhand right, but he's just not timing it correctly. He's throwing it. He's out of sync here. Okay, he's throwing punches to the body and the clinch. Then there's the eye poke. Man, it's like he really is in this system. He's really like in there. He's really in there. He's in there. He's in the pocket. Let's go to the second round. Fuck the first round. Oh, Israel Adesanya landed a fucking right hook at the end of the bell. Almost finished him. Looked like he was out. Beautiful left. I mean, Israel's really pushing on, pouring on the pressure here in the second round. Definitely. There's no way he's gonna fucking wrestle. Like, he's lunging so much. It's crazy. You know? It's crazy. He's lunging so much. It's crazy right now. Like, he's just lunging like a motherfucker, chasing and chasing and chasing. You never want to chase a counterpuncher because they can counter you. That's why you only throw the jab. You can't counter a jab. You can counter it with the right hand, but it's a lot harder to counter a jab than a right hook or a right hand or a left hook or an uppercut. The jab is the key. I think that's the key to beating Israel Adesanya. But Robert Whittaker's not a versatile type of boxer. Like he's not a boxer, elite boxer. He has more of the Shudo style, you know, and he has, you know, a lot of different tools, but damn, he's getting fucked up. Block the high kick. Israel's really pouring on the pressure here now. Whittaker's kind of slowing down, taking a lot of damage. Hands up. He's getting fucking beat up here in this fight. Israel's really taking it to him. Israel's movement is amazing. Like the way he just evades punches in and out. Like he's just able to evade like really well in the pocket. Even though it's dangerous, he still can evade pretty easily, you know? I think we'll watch the Amanda Nunes fight next. Who knows? We'll see. He'll let nothing get. But feints. He has some beautiful feints there. Adesanya has some beautiful feints. And here comes the left hook. Oh! He timed the right hook. Wait, did Robert Whittaker land that hook? Oh, he landed the high kick. Beautiful. The right high kick is definitely Whittaker's best weapon. That's why you stay in the pocket. You stay close. That way it mitigates the damage of the leg of the high kick. You can definitely defeat it. Oh! The left hook. He's done. It's over. It's over. Adesanya wins. Oh shit! Wow, that's crazy. But anyways, I think probably the same thing is gonna happen in the rematch, man. I don't know what Whittaker's gonna do different. What's he gonna do? Wrestle? He's gonna wrestle him. He's gonna wrestle him for this fight. What's he gonna do different? Wrestle? He's gonna wrestle. Okay. I mean, I guess. Okay. Okay. Now let's move on to Joe Rogan. Joey boy. Doughboy. I mean, I feel like he's, you know, he's fun to watch. He's definitely entertaining. He's a humorous guy, talented, but he's a liar. He's a racist. Come on, he's a racist. Like, look at the clip and tell me he's not a racist. Look at the fucking clip and tell me he's not a damn racist. But I'm kind of scared Russia's gonna attack the Ukraine pretty quickly. I'm pretty scared about that. Very scared about that shit. If Russia attacks the Ukraine, I hope that we don't go to war for them. I really hope we don't go to war over fucking Ukraine. Like, seriously. I really hope we don't do that. It would not be a good idea. I'm just going to leave it at that. It would not be a good idea. Daniel Lord hiding in my room. YouTuber who was taunted by Daniel on Twitter for having less subscribers in 2020 just passed him in subscriber count. My YouTube channel reached 30,000 subscribers over the weekend. Thank you, hashtag Team Zuby. Music and podcasts. That's nothing. I've got 105K. Zuby boy. Zuby. A Zuby YouTuber. Let's see. What does he talk about? He's a podcast guy. Yeah, he's a podcast guy. He talks to people. He's a podcast guy. That's what he does. But he's getting 2,800 views per video, 1,500 views per video, and he's got 110,000 subscribers. Zuby is an independent rapper, author, life and fitness coach, public speaker, and host of the Real Talk with Zuby podcast. Subscribe for more music videos, weekly Real Talk with Zuby podcast, live streams. Remember to tap the bell for notifications. Please join the Team Zuby in the Circle on Patreon if you'd like to support my work. Thanks. I mean, he sounds like a beggar, begging people to like his videos and stuff like that. Real Talk with Zuby, huh? Real Talk with Zuby. Real Talk with Zuby. I will be your best friend. I am Zuby. I will be your best friend, man. I am the best Nigerian black man on the planet. Oh my god, I am the best on this planet, man. Oh my god. He looks like that black kid in the back of the bus. Remember Rosa Parks? He looks like that bitch in the fucking. But anyways, how does he get all these people on his podcast though? Is he sponsored or something? Black murder is normal. Probably because in Chicago, like that shit is crazy, dude. Have you guys seen what's happening in Chicago? Like people are getting shot up every fucking day. It's just craziness, like crazy stuff happening over there. Russia sees room for diplomacy over Ukraine, apparently. Russia's EU ambassador has told the BBC his country still believes diplomacy can help de-escalate this crisis over Ukraine. Vladimir Chisov said Moscow had no intention of invading anybody, but warned it was important not to provoke Russia into changing its mind. So what's happening here is I think what Russia is doing is pretty obvious. What they're trying to do is they're trying to put pressure on NATO because of the military buildup along the border of Ukraine. That means they're putting pressure on Ukraine to not join NATO. They're putting pressure on NATO to not accept Ukraine. Just a bunch of bullshit like that. It's leverage, you know? Vladimir Chisov. I don't know. I mean, I don't think they're actually gonna fucking go to war over fucking Ukraine. No one's gonna go to war over Ukraine, bro. No one's going. Just like just like nobody went to war over Danzig when World War Two. Well, actually, they did go to war over Danzig, but nobody helped the Polish people in World War Two. You guys know what happened in World War Two? Poland refused to give up Danzig to the Germans, which is actually called Gdansk now, and then Hitler attacked. He attacked the Polish country, declared war. Well, he didn't. He declared war. He didn't even declare war. He just attacked, and then he declared war afterwards. Damn, Ukraine is like isolated because it's getting attacked because Belarus is to the north, and that's well, so they're surrounded economically as well. Like to the north, they're surrounded by Belarus because Belarus, is Russia's like vassal state, and they have like lots of troops there. So the northern border, they're controlling it, and then from the east, that's Russia, and then from the south, the Crimea, and then from the west, Moldova. Damn, they're isolated completely, except for Romania. But yeah, Romania is really poor, anyways. Cares about them. But anyways, going back to World War Two, Danzig. What do you think? What do you think would have happened? Do you think the Poland? Do you think if Poland gave away Danzig to the Germans would have stopped? No, they wanted a Polish corridor as well. They wanted a highway through the Polish corridor, so they would have took that too. Then they would have asked for more concessions. Then they probably would have took more things, more shit. They would have taken more and more and more and more and more until they take and swallow the whole country. So it's nothing. You don't bargain with motherfuckers like this. The best thing for Ukraine to do is say no. Don't fucking don't do it. Don't do it. Don't give them anything. Don't let them have anything, dude. They're mobilizing like a motherfucker. They have so many troops on the border here. It's crazy. But they're outside the border though. Yeah, but if they're mobilizing, why are they mobilizing? They're mobilizing to attack. Why else would you mobilize? Or you can use it as leverage for peace talks and diplomacy, because they're obviously going to have to give them more concessions than the Russians will have to. Yeah, these news articles are so fake, man. They're so full of shit. You can't trust any of them. They're lying about everything. And even if they're telling the truth about some things, just so they can benefit. They want to get the most amount of clicks on their channel, which is fine. But Brit Awards 2022. The head turning outfits on the red carpet. Who is this chick? Oh, yeah, that's the Somali chick, right? The one that's married to Stormzy or something. She's pretty attractive. Maya Jama's outfit was reminiscent of Cher's famous Oscars outfit of 1986. The presenter was welcoming award nominees during the red carpet show. Yeah, she's very attractive. But she made fun of black women on the tweet and said they look like Michael Jackson or something. Singer dancer and Pussycat doll Ashley Roberts kept her hand warm with some very long gloves. Did she? There's no gloves there. Anne Marie looked fierce in a cutaway top under her tailored jacket. She looks old. Jamie Winston accessorized her outfit with colorful ostrich feathers, and matching eye makeup. But she's fat. But she's fat. What the fuck? Jamie Winstone, whatever you want to call it. She's fat. Like, she's not attractive. She's fat. The fuck? I know I'm fat, but still. No, her name is Lola Young. Yeah, Lola Young is fat. Yeah. Pussycat Doll, Ashley Roberts. Yeah, that's the. Okay, cool. Undeniably sexy and aesthetic. Okay, if you say so. Adele. That's Adele. Fully black. Ooh, this black woman is very attractive. Oti Mabuse shimmered in gold with her dress featuring frills and tiny straps. Who's Oti Mabuse? I don't know. I bet you she's married to a white dude. I guarantee it. Fucking guarantee that she has a white husband. I guarantee it. Told you. He's white. I told you. I knew it. I knew she was gonna be with a white dude. How did I know? I'm just saying. I mean, I'm a gay. Call me Mystic Mac, man. Not that there's anything wrong with her being married to a white man. Not that there's anything wrong with that. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. It's okay. It's okay. There's nothing. Damn. All of these chicks are with white dudes, and they're. Well, how come so many black women are with white dudes? It's so weird. They're all with white men, huh? Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I'm just making an observation. I just think that it is kind of strange, you know. Oh, Strictly Star Ultima Abuse speaks out over racist abuse and fat shaming. So why would you be with a white dude if you're complaining about racism? Okay, whatever. South Africa-born dancer says online slurs fuel her to carry on and show young girls anything is possible. Okay. She used the abuse as fuel to carry on and show young girls that anything is possible. I've never really spoken about it because I've tried for so long to think about it this way. I work on a show that 10 million people love. If 10 or 100 people aren't nice to me, that is not representative of everyone else's views. Yeah, that's true, but how do you know there are 10 or 100 people? It's probably more than that. Born in South Africa, Mabuse studied civil engineering before moving to Germany to dance. The Latin American and ballroom dancer who won the South African Latin American Championship 8 times was crowned Strictly winner in 2019 with actor Kevin Fletcher. Interesting stuff. But those marriages with the white women, black women and white men, they don't tend to last. And if they do last, it's because the black woman is like taking a bunch of abuse and she's never gonna leave because, and then the white dude is like cheating on her with like so many different white women and shit. It's just funny to me. Like, I find it hilarious. I think it's hilarious though. I think it's hilarious that Asian women and black women are like so racially disloyal. Oh, I got a new follow, huh? ED1 started following me. Who's this? I don't know. No idea. ED1 started following me. Okay. Explaining the different. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to make it on YouTube. It's not working, but I'm gonna keep trying. It doesn't matter what anyone tells me. I'm gonna keep going. I don't care. Doesn't matter what anybody says. What's my prediction for the Israel Adesanya and Robert Whittaker fight? I think that fight is really interesting because it has a very good stylistically matchup. Kevin Samuels. Oh my god. That guy is just so weird. So weird. He's just so weird, man. He's just weird. I think he's just weird. All right, let's listen to a few of it.
A woman makes up her mind whether or not she wants to have sex with men. You know if you're gonna have sex with them or not.
Okay, maybe stay after the second.
He is kind of like shitting on a lot of women, though. Yeah, but he's right. He said if a woman wants to have sex with a man, then she knows when she wants to have sex with him. She knows if she wants to have sex with him. The second she sees him, she knows if she's sexually attracted to him immediately. So I agree with that. He's just an internet personality, though, right? Like, he's just an internet personality that just says wild shit that maybe, you know, his audience, which is his main audience, agrees with. He's just gonna do whatever his main audience agrees with, which is, you know, interesting. I guess it's okay, you know, it's whatever. But uh, 15 human sexual behavior, Stanford. Interesting. Robert Spalowski explores behavioral patterns of human reproduction. He focuses on proximal and distal motivations, orgasm and fertility facilitation, non-reproductive sex, hormonal and cerebral sexual functions, and differences and similarities between humans and animals in various physiological realms. Okay, it seems interesting. Conor McGregor, baby. That dude is the biggest star in the sport, man. He's like fucking anybody's gonna watch that motherfucker, even if he's fucking walking down the street or something, they'll watch the video. Korean street food looks pretty good though. It does, doesn't it? Let's watch one of these videos. How do they make it? Like 6 eggs in there. 5 eggs. 6, no, 6. No, go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 eggs. So I was thinking there. Bro, this dude's very talented though. Millions of views on each video. Like, it's kind of hard to maintain a channel this big. Not really. As long as you just keep making whatever people want you to make and are attracted to, then making Nutella peanut pastries, bread factory in Korea. Damn, they're all wearing masks and gloves. Damn. Okay. They cut it in half, like in the middle. Oh, it's like those kind of breads. They're forming the dough right now. Is the mask for privacy reasons, or is it because they don't want to infect anything? I don't know. Ah, it's because of the virus. Yeah, exactly. Damn. You have to wear a mask everywhere you go. That's no way to live, though, right? They sprayed something on there. Kind of weird. I wouldn't do that. These guys are very efficient workers, though. Very efficient. But it is kind of a shitty job, though, right? Like, you're probably getting paid peanuts, and then the person at the top hogging all of the profits. The person at the top just hogs all of the profits and becomes fat from your hard work, and you out there busting your ass every day getting peanuts, pennies. I just don't understand the logic. I don't get it, man. Oh, he's putting sugar on it. That's some wild shit. Okay, they're forming the dough now. But it's like, okay, you're forming the dough, and then what happens next? Oh, these are like churros, right? Dude, they mixed the fucking eggs with the fucking... That is weird. Oh, that's Nutella. It's just oil from the Nutella. You mix the Nutella, add the peanuts. That looks great, actually. Oh, that just goes to the fucking Starbucks or something. Super expensive as well. That's the process. It's probably like super cheap to make, and then they make like thousands of euros on it. Apparently, Robert Whittaker hasn't watched the first fight versus Israel. Kind of weird. By the way, I've been watching like The Wire again these days, and it's like kind of cool. I like watching it, but I'm thinking of listening to a Joe Rogan I want to listen to a Joe Rogan podcast, like a good one, like a really, really good one. I want to listen to a really, really good one, like an interesting one, you know. I've already listened to the Lance Armstrong one. Black Key, I'm not really interested in that one though. Dennis Renault, not interested in that one. Forrest Galante? Who's Forrest Galante? Galante. He's an outdoor adventurer, television personality, and conservation. He works in the field of wildlife biology, specializing in the exploration of animals on the brink of extinction. Okay. And his wife is Jessica Evans. She hot? Yeah, she's in shape, you know. But yeah, she's in shape. Cool. It's like Galante's world was turned upside down when terrible political turmoil in Zimbabwe caused their farm to be seized. They were forcefully evicted from their home in the middle of the night and fled the country of Zimbabwe. The year after his college graduation, Galante took a year to travel the world. And where did he get the money from to travel the world? See, these kids are just like their parents are rich. Their parents are rich, and then the parents just give them money. That's just it. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know. It's crazy. They fucking burned his house down in Zimbabwe because he was white? That's crazy, dude. But the Joe Rogan, yeah, I mean, it's. Is it the best one? I don't know. Originally, the podcast was recorded at Rogan's home in California. From November 24, 2011, some episodes were recorded at the Ice House Comedy Club in Pasadena, California, also known as the Death Squad Studios. The majority of episodes have been recorded in a private studio that Rogan acquired in Woodland Hills, Los Angeles. The 1000th episode aired on August 18, 2017, and featured comedians Joey Diaz and Tom Segura as guests. This is the Joe Rogan experience that we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. He's getting paid $100 million. Crazy. 190 million downloads each month. Sober October tradition. Elon Musk's appearance on episode number 169 saw Musk smoke cannabis, which attracted worldwide press attention and was followed by a 9% fall in Tesla stock. That's pretty funny. He said the N word like 22 times over 12 years. Is he a racist because he said the N word? I mean, that's a very simplistic way of looking at it. Is he racist for saying the N word? Sure. I mean, if you look at the clip and you look at the little clips that have been put together, you would say he's a racist if you didn't know anything about him. But it's like, I don't think he's racist, man. Like, he doesn't seem like a racist. It's just people think he's racist because he's successful. They want to take him down because he's too big. Maybe it's jealousy or I don't know. A weed smoking DMT obsessive whose most cherished political cause is the quest to end male circumcision has become one of the last bastions for civil discussion in contemporary America. Really? Circumcision? I watched the Ion thing video, but it was pretty interesting. Circumcisions are unnecessary and they kill hundreds of babies a year. Wow.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Who do you like for president?
Well, I was just telling Jamie that I spent New Year's in New Hampshire with Andrew Yang and the Yang Gang because I'm writing about him.
Right.
And I have to tell you, like, and I'm really not just saying this, the power of the what I'm calling like the Rogan effect, it was insane. Like, I went down the line waiting to get into this bar. It was snowing outside, and I just like asked everybody, "How'd you hear about Andrew Yang?" Like, 80% of them was from your podcast. It was really unbelievable. I like his energy. I don't know if I agree with him on, like, I don't have strong views about UBI or what he calls the freedom dividend, $1,000 a month. I don't know what I think about that. He's like against circumcision. He's like all these views about things.
Yeah.
I don't really know if I agree with him on most of his things.
Against circumcision? You don't agree with that?
No.
Really?
Yeah. No,
You're
I'm
cutting
not,
baby dicks?
But that's what happens. They do cut babies' dicks off. And then sometimes they make mistakes too.
I'm not like passionate about that. Are you?
Yeah, people lose their dicks. A lot of kids every year. Do you know children die from that?
They
Children
lose their
die.
dicks?
Yes, all the time. It's very common.
Really?
I agree.
Yes.
It is very common. Because people can make mistakes and fuck up as well.
Like multiple children per year.
It's possible
lose
because the person doing it can fuck up and then you lose your dick. It's over.
their penis from an unnecessary, antiquated operation where you cut off their dicks to make it look different.
Okay.
You're cutting skin off of their dick, and they wind up getting infected, and they lose their dicks. It doesn't happen all the time, but it happens enough time where you go, this should never happen. This is a completely unnecessary operation.
I agree. I agree with him. I don't think it should happen. Never. I don't think it should ever happen. I don't think it should ever happen. I don't think there should be even a chance of it happening. It's pointless. I agree.
Robert Baker
Oh, is
estimates
this like
229
That's something I agree with him about.
deaths per year from circumcision in the United States. Bollinger estimates that approximately 119 infant boys die from circumcision-related each year in the U.S. 1.3% of all male neonatal deaths from all causes. There are several case reports of death in the medical literature. Yeah, it's not simple. You're cutting skin. Skin is an organ. You have an unnecessary, and I'm circumcised. You have an unnecessary operation that you're doing to an infant,
They shouldn't do it to babies.
and it's decorative. And I had a joke about it.
And you
like,
don't buy any of the studies about how it prevents STDs and...
No, I don't. Wash your dick.
I cannot believe we're talking about
We
this.
should be talking.
Yeah, you can just wash it. You can just wash it. Exactly, man. Like, the fuck? It's super obvious, dude. Oh, she's resigning. Okay. I mean, she's resigning from the New York Times. That's weird. Okay. And why did she get to go on the Rogan Experience? I don't understand. She had an on and off I'm trying to look at Barry Weiss right now. And why is she famous again? Why is she famous? What is she famous for? Okay. Okay. Weiss said she had felt intimidated by Professor Joseph Massad in his lectures, and she thought he spent too much time talking about Zionism in Israel for a course about the entire Middle East. Why is she famous again? I don't understand why she went on the podcast. She's famous for what? I don't get it. What is she famous for? She's a journalist, writer, and editor. Okay. She has worked as a regular columnist for German daily newspaper Die Welt. Okay. I don't know, man. It's just weird, dude. What is she famous for? I still don't get it. She's famous for nothing. She has done nothing in her life. What are you famous for? What the fuck are you famous for? Okay, she departed from the New York Times, putting a resignation letter on her website, criticizing the Times for capitulating to criticism on Twitter. These kind of people are famous for nothing, man. They're famous for nothing, dude. She went to university in Columbia in New York City, graduating in 2007. Okay, she's Jewish, right? That's fine. I mean, that's good. I mean, I don't have a problem with it. She's Jew, okay? That's fine. It's a problem. So, what is she famous for? How to fight anti Semitism. Did he get like lots of views and stuff? Fails to provide examples to support the claim that Donald Trump is anti Semitic. She needs to really tell us how he's anti-Semitic and fucking break it down. I don't think Donald Trump's racist. I don't think so. I don't think he's racist.
Talking about it. Well, why not? Kids are dying. Like, it's like, how many of them have to die before we say this is a ancient, ridiculous ritual?
I agree.
Doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
I've seen the arguments for and against, like that it prevents STDs. Like, look, you know what prevents STDs? Condoms and abstinence. Mm-hmm. That's what prevents STDs, and in some cases vaccinations. This is what prevents STDs. This circumcision is ridiculous. Doesn't even make any sense.
Okay, cannot believe I stumbled into this because I was talking about Andrew Yang.
You fucked up.
I guess I did. I didn't know this was like a strongly
Condoms and abstinence. Yeah. Daniel ran out of money. He's going home to his mom now. Danny boy. Daniel from hiding in my room runs out of money. He's going back home to his mommy. He's live streaming now though, which is weird. But what do I think about that guy? He's just kind of a weirdo, man. Like, he just has a weird outlook on everything about life. Like, he's a weird character for sure, but it's like, oh, he's got a GoPro on too. Are you going to London or Kent? He's going home. Yeah, he's going home now. He's on the train. He ran out of money. Damn, poor boy ran out of money, huh? It's fucking hilarious. People are talking shit about him in the fucking comments. I just don't get this guy. He's crazy. He's kind of wild. I'm crazy too, but he's crazier.
Where's Coach B?
Imagine I filmed myself sleeping. Apparently that actually makes money, huh? Well, I guess this is the end of this podcast. Bye, guys.